If you rent or sell water purifiers, then you absolutely must protect your reputation from the invisible enemy lurking inside water dispensers. But before we go any further, since I'm producing videos that are increasingly exclusive and valuable, I want to tell you and recommend that you don't miss them. How? Simple. Click the bell button below so you'll get notifications when a new video comes out, and click the subscribe button so you can join the channel and never miss a video. Now let's move on. What is an enemy that is 4,000 times more resistant than the free-floating bacteria themselves? It's simply an enemy you can't see or feel, but it turns every surface into fertile ground for bacterial contamination, and its name is biofilm. And today I'll show you why it's so dangerous and why ignoring it can cost you much more than you think. You see, biofilm starts with a single bacterium because it attaches itself to a surface, creates its own little protective film, and calls in other bacteria, building a real community. At first reversible, but then gradually becoming irreversible. And when it reaches maturity, it starts to detach fragments that colonize other parts of the hydraulic circuit inside the water dispenser. That's how a single neglected spot becomes a widespread problem, an epidemic issue. So, biofilm is nothing more than a thin, viscous, gelatinous film. You can feel it with your fingers if you touch it because it's slippery, it's sticky, and it's a polymeric matrix that the bacteria produce to protect themselves. It's their home. So, inside this barrier, microorganisms like Pseudomonas aeruginosa, Staphylococcus aureus, Listeria, and a lot of other bacteria hide. These three names I just mentioned should make you sit up and take notice because they are among the most dangerous for humans, especially in water treatment plants. Do you want proof of this? It's simple. Take a water dispenser, have it analyzed under a microscope, and when you see that shiny layer coating the pipes, it's not just any dirt, it's biofilm. So it's a living ecosystem that grows, expands, and constantly colonizes new surfaces. And even worse, it breaks off in pieces, contaminating the water you thought was actually clean, the water coming out of the dispenser. So understanding what biofilm is and how it behaves means protecting your reputation in the market and over time. Because if you keep it under control, your systems remain safe and bacteriological tests will never catch you off guard. As a result, your clients will see you as a truly reliable professional. But if you underestimate it every year, every month, every week, its strength grows silently until it explodes when you least expect it. So imagine this. Think of a mountain stream, water flowing, crystal clear, always moving. And now think of a stagnant puddle, where the water is still, dark, and full of unwanted life. This is the difference between a well-designed circuit and one that instead becomes a perfect incubator for biofilm, okay? So, an internal circuit inside the water dispenser. How many dispensers have you installed without asking yourself if biofilm was already growing inside them? How many bacteriological tests could surprise you tomorrow? And are you really ready to risk that a single bacterium could be enough to destroy your customers' trust, to ruin the reputation in the market that you've built up until now? And now get ready, because I'm going to tell you a story. Actually, all of this truly started many, many years ago when a particular client, not specifically with Onnwater systems, but rather a client who was not yet our valued customer, came to our company, conducted a thorough water analysis fully expecting absolutely zero bacteria, but the comprehensive report clearly showed the presence of Pseudomonas aeruginosa. And from there he panicked because the end customer filed a complaint and, well, let's just say both the system and the company ended up under scrutiny. And do you know what people often find out? That the problem wasn't with the aqueduct or the pipes, but rather it was the biofilm that had colonized the dispenser from the inside completely invisibly. In fact, biofilm can be compared to a silent killer because it's hard to eradicate once it has taken hold inside the water dispenser's hydraulic circuit. Biofilm doesn't wait, because every day that goes by is another day it grows, okay? Biofilm spreads, and only those who understand how to prevent it and how to fight it can truly guarantee safe water for their customers and therefore have satisfied clients. Obviously, your reputation in the market becomes unassailable, okay? So, do you really want to leave your business in the hands of an invisible biofilm and invisible bacteria? Or do you want to take control today? Do you want to take control right now? If you're among those who want to take control now, I recommend you discover Typhon, the first and only system in the world certified against bacterial back contamination in water dispensers and against biofilm. To find out more, visit the website Onnwater.com right away and see what it's all about. If you don't want to miss valuable and unique videos like these about the water treatment sector, I suggest you click the bell button so you'll get notifications every time a new video comes out, and click the subscribe button so you'll be among the first to know when a new video is released and you won't miss any very important information.